Right, good morning and welcome to Black Country Blitz here on this Monday morning. How are we doing all? Right, just loaded up to go to a new destination. It's just started snowing, so hey, better get the window wipers on, find out where we're going and get the right sat nav view up. Again, the wheel's gone to where it wants to go, which ain't good for me, so I'm going to put that on pause and turn my wheel off and it back on. Something you have to keep doing with this actual setup. Right, let's just load up chat, see if anybody's up on this Monday morning. You never know. You just never know who's up. Right, should be live. Channel. Technology at its finest day. It looks like it's there. Yep. Right, F1. Now I've got my steering wheel back and I've got the settings right. So let's go and see what we got available. Now I've got the achievements for doing the deliveries for the Christmas stuff. So as you can see, I've got my star up. Everything else is working just great. Trackir, all stuff like that's working fine. Now I got the LED lights this morning flashing to sound of the engine. I just got them on normal.
Get ready to turn right. Turn right.
Still in this Mercedes Benz. Again, as always, starts my day off as in the dark. It's just coming up for just past 10:30 at night in the game. So I'm gonna have a few hours to driving in the dark.
Get ready to turn right.
I don't know whether that woman has just said turn right because it's just a normal. Oh, it is.
Turn right.
I'll take that back. As I've noticed of late, this woman has started to give false information when turning. Now I've got no mods in for Euro trucks at the moment. Now I know this can be modded at the moment with natural looks and pro mods, but for me pro mods are right at the moment, so till they've got it done properly, because they've took out the new DLC for the time being, and again it is Christmas, so you know these guys do a fantastic job with doing the maps for nothing, just for the love of the game. So you know, I'm sure they'll get it done and have everything all working for the new year.
Turn left.
Now CSW have announced I'm going to be releasing some new maps in 2020. Oh, I see him then. So again, more content to be driving around here in Euro Truck Simulator 2. Look forward to purchasing it. If it's anything like this last DLC they released, then it should be well worthwhile. Again, plus with what other mods come out as well when mapping.
Keep left and then turn left.
And we don't need no diesel, but we couldn't get none anyway because it's a garage. Even though it looks like one. Oh, and the brake's just about to stop me then. Oh dear. I've changed the woman out for an Alsatian dog for a change. Oh dear. Let's wait for them lights to change green. I'm off again. I'm revealing new parts of the road which I ain't been down yet. And again, I'm going to get over in this lane. I think it's a normal lane and not just a side road. The word I'm looking for, hard shoulder. That's the word I was looking for.
Go straight on.
Now this is only driving to a destination to see if there is any work, as it's one of the parts I have been to, and of course sometimes the maps or the jobs they'll send you in these directions, so you have to do a bit of free driving. That way you can cover the grey areas that you need to cover. What I will have a look at sometime today is having a go on Truckers MP. I have been on since I've upgraded with the new PC and stuff, so I want to go and have a look at that. But it's early morning, so I can't really see that many people being online, so we'll have a look later and do a few streams with people around the world playing this fantastic game, because there's only probably a couple of thousand and more. I don't know actually how many play this game. I'd love to know how many play this game around the world. I know it's played by all ages and both sexes, us males and females play this game, so, and I must say there's some fantastic girls or ladies or women out there that play this. The way they park these wagons puts us blokes to shame.
At the roundabout, take the first exit.
Now what I'm seeing here is part of that new DLC, Turn of the Black C8 or something like that. I can't keep up with the names with these. There's that many oops. And again, my little vibrating cushion kicked in then. It was a little bit of a rumble strip. They like to tell me to slow down. But of course, as well as the cushion, now with the weather modding, I got the physics where it's like sliding me, and I can feel that new snow under my tyres. Well, that's what it's giving me anyway. For anybody that watched any of the previous streams that I did over the last couple of days using this frosty weather map, which was uploaded by Milan, demonstrating it, and I've just kept it on ever since downloading it, since it's like Christmassy week. I need 2 days to go before Christmas. Here on the 23rd of December today, here in the UK. Right, we can up our speed a bit to keep it in that 50 mile an hour range. Again, I have to keep looking at the sat nav, because our speeds keep going from about 31 to 50. So I could just put my foot down and go faster than the 50 mile an hour, but again, I want to play the sim as it was meant to be. properly. I do see a lot of people speeding. Again, I ain't perfect, but I'm trying to be when it comes to playing this. And again, I think if you just razz through it, you don't have the chance to see just the hard work, and you get people like Mr. Blue Van Man who just overtake it anyway, so it don't make no difference. It tells if I've got a trailer on delivering anything, I'm just on a free drive, and of course I can't stop on a 2p piece. Yeah, I'm putting my foot really down on these Fanatec pedals, and it just stays stopping me instantly. Again, that does have something to do with the settings in the game. You can set how much you want to stop, you know, gradually or instantly. Yeah, again, wagons like this they'll stop instantly, just like when they'll pull off. There is a bit of a build up with speed, and again with brakes. So it's finding that balance. Again, it is a little bit hard. I say time after time again, if CSC put any sort of like markers or numbers to so we could like get these settings precision perfect, then this game would be, it's up there. It is right up there. It's like 99%. It's just that 1% of this game that needs changing. It's just the interface, you know. For me, this game, to make this awesome, it just needs the interface doing and a little bit of description in what the things do. Yeah, we ain't lorry drivers. I wouldn't know half of what these things am. I have got a little bit better because I've had to do more research and search on YouTube. But again, some of the videos that I'm out now have been done a lot of years ago. So over the years, CSC have changed the game so much that these could do with updating, or CSC actually put some software out, some stuff out telling me what changes and what. Now I know they're working hard to make the new maps, and I can understand that, not appreciate that. But I'm just thinking of new people that I'm coming along, you know, and trying to get into the game and go work out what the hell they're gonna do, because I was like that when I first started. You know, I said it before, I didn't even realise what the fifth wheel was. You know, that's the one we're connecting the trailer into. You know, there is nothing telling me or telling any of us what things do, and it's a letdown. It really is. And that's not on this one. It's also on American trucks as well. Again, if they told you what it is in Euro, it's roughly the same in American. You know, and of course, when people are trying to get the settings, how can I say to anybody, "Oh, this is the setting to get this and this and this," when people could follow wrong anyway, because there's no numbers, like, you know, from 0 to 100. So if I put like 0 to 25, 50, 75, 100, at least you've got some guidance. That's all you need to do, CSC. I mean, we play this game religiously. I know I do. I've got a spare couple of hours. You'll find me in this, you know. And of course, now upgrading to the Fanatec wheel, it's got even better, because I've got more vibration from the wheel, my pedals, my cushion, my Trackir, which works a lot better than the Talby tracking ever did. That's another thing. Yeah. Although I did have a message the other day saying that they've now put numbers in. Again, I can't tell till I turn on my other PC and have a look. If you ain't got no Toby software installed on your PC, then you ain't going to be able to go into the folder. You know, I just feel sorry for people that have you know, like myself, seen the Talbot tracking and thought, oh great, look at that, oh it's all integrated, and then you get in there and it's like, okay, I tell anybody, until again Talbot tracking sorts their interface out and makes it a lot friendly, you know,
Get ready.
and a lot easier to work out how to get the Talbot bar working properly. That'd be a lot better, you know. So for CSC to like sort of like incorporate that bar into this game, you know, so there. I mean, this Trackir is just something else. Okay, there's a few games that it does support, but majority of more games I play, it supports them more. I mean, Talbot tracking don't do a set of Corsa or competition either. Trackir does, and it does it well. I mean, I know it's a VR headset, but you've got the 6 levels of motion. So you've got the yawn, which is this now, left and right. You've got the pitch, which is up and down. If I had it enabled, I've got roll, where I could roll. But of course I ain't got it enabled in the truck. Don't really need it. You also have side to side, which I think is X. Y is where you like look up and over. Again, I got it enabled in Euro. And the other one, which I have, which is Z, is when I go to forward to my screen, it comes forward. Again, and back. You see, yeah. I don't need it on a lot in Euro trucks, but some games you need to, like, you know, have these enabled. And again, I've seen it demonstrated in a flying simulator game. Now, I ain't got flight simulator game, probably the only thing I ain't got. But it looks absolutely awesome when playing with that. Again, if you're on a big 3 probably setup monitor, or you've got a wide ultra monitor, which I'm now at now, like 49-inch ultra wides. The field of view. Now again, I know this is big. I'm gaming on a 50-inch 4K telly, and that's big enough. Again, I ain't got that, you know, load of view. Now my idea would have been to put this into 16:9 aspect ratio, but unfortunately there was an update by the people that make the telly, which prevented me putting in 16:9. Again, I was bothered about losing a little bit of the top and bottom. Again, when you're racing, you want as much view as possible. Again, it ain't too bad for Euro, because you can still see, but with the tracking, it makes it easy enough anyway. I mean, for you to get the benefit of this game, I mean, example, Squirrel, I think he uses a farm simulator knob, turn left and right. I know he uses Trackir as well, you know, but by the time you've moved your mouse, you might go to pull out of a junction, and with these computer generated cars, or if you play online in multiplayer, you'll just get crashed into. I mean, the times when I first started 12 months ago playing this with a mouse, again, I did order the Talbot tracking, and you can do it to you know, a point, but if you want precision with tracking, then this Trackir is a must. Again, some might want VR headsets, but again, if you ain't got the money for a VR, then, you know, this is a good alternative, a very, very good alternative to that, and you've got the choice. Now, this one I'm wearing is the Pro version, which is connected via USB, and then there's another version that clips onto any peaked cap. Again, at the time I couldn't find a peak cap. I actually bought Natural Point's own cap, and I put that on. And that they'll have no wires. Now, it's alright for certain ones, but I would rather have the Pro one, which fits onto your headphones. I mean, I only play the Pro one if it's something that I got to take a lot of movement. You know, if it's just looking left and right, then that I use the just normal clip. But if I want to get the best out of this Trackir, I wear the Pro one, and it seems to be a lot better when playing complex games that use built-in cameras. And I don't know what destination I've set here, but it seems like it's miles away. Although I bear driving mega fast, haven't we? But again, with the conditions of the road, I don't really want to be. See, now that's gone down to 19 mile an hour. All these cracks in the road I am now feeling. If you do follow my channel, then you'll understand when you're sitting on a cushion that's got 4 transducers in, which mimic the 2 front tyres and the 2 back tyres. So, how it's set up.
Get ready to turn left.
Now this is a weird road. I've got a turn in. Never seen a junction like this. And then I've got to go which way again? That way. Well, that was a bit stupid. I might as well just gone all the way through. But hey, I don't make the road. I just follow the rules. That was a silly road, but anyway, we're nearly there, I think. This is like a little shopping precinct come town. I don't know where I put it on the map. Again, I'm revealing all this now for the first time, so you know, you people here on YouTube, I'm seeing this exactly the same as I would for the very first time. All the new advertisement boards in the game. Put my foot down a bit because it's a 50-mile road. Again, even though I got no trail on, I still got to be careful because I could lose this at any stage. Let's hope if I got the right gear in. It's as if I come out the grooves of that grey slushy snow and move over to the white stuff, I can feel the difference in the cushion as it vibrates. It's a great, you know, it's a sensation, you know, you wouldn't normally get if you just got the wheel. And again, it's in the pedals as well. You don't have a great deal of vibration in these Fanatec V3 pedals, but it's enough to let you know, hey, I've got a vibration there.
Turn left.
Right, we've reached somewhere then. So this must be, right, it is. I've asked him to go here. Again, I have got a little bit more vibration on than I normally have.
Straight on.
Or force feedback, as you can see with the wheel. It's jigging a bit this morning. Now this is a new place for me. I have been to this before, so let's have a look what they've got available. Let's start with this one first, see what's going. I don't think there's anything that's going to come up then. What's this? Pork, chicken meat, live cattle. Now we don't do many live cattle runs, so you know what? I'm going to take that, and I'm going to do that exceedingly large job of live cattle. Why not? Once I get in a lower gear, and I find out where they've put the trailer. Now I think there's an achievement in the game for transporting live cattle. So now normally you can hear a moo and whatever it is I'm transporting. It cows. It is. So we'll stick we head out the window and see if we can hear them. You normally do. Alright then. Let's get that fifth wheel connected. Right, that's good to go, as they say. Right, now, this is going to be, I don't know what the distance was, but it's going to be a long stream. So, get prepared, folks. Ooh. Again. Me, I've totally missed the exit there. That's a good start. Totally missed the wall. All good. See, you don't get that on pre-recorded videos because people like cut that shit out. Not me.
Straight on.
What you see is what you get. It's all live, baby.
Get ready to turn right. Turn right.
Oh, them brakes just stay stopping me. That will. So I've got to be a bit careful delivering this. There's nothing worse than doing a delivery and crashing all over the place. Of course, this is the challenge for me to drive in this snow, knowing very well that the physics mod that comes with this is preventing me from stopping. Now I know my brakes normally would stop me fairly quick, but how the mod is, this frosty winter mod, you got the one that makes the snow come down as if it was raining, yeah, so standard. The next part of it makes the snow cover the ground, and the third part, if you choose to put it in your mod folder, makes the road texture slippery or imitates that. So that's the challenge for me, is to get these trailers now delivered, one, without tipping them over, because again, if you do follow more streams here on Euro and American trucks, when it comes to having trucks and the trailers that's stable, mine ain't got no stable. Yeah, mine if I start steering the truck, then I'm liable to lose the truck and tip it over. Yeah, I make my game so realistic it hurts, and it does if you've been driving for a couple of hours on this and then you go and tip your trailer over. But again, that makes you play the game a little bit better, so you prevent yourself from doing it. Yeah, nothing, you know, with how you got your wheels, you can feel it. Well, I can feel it more, let's just say I can feel it more with this Fanatec wheel, yeah? I know when the trailer's going to be going, and I'm tipping it up. And I could just move all the sliders over to the right. It's in one of the settings, I think it's in gameplay. And I could, oh, probably going to go through a red light here. Just about save that again. I'm stuck now because of course when the red light's going to change. I'm going to have to do a reverse if they ain't got a car behind me. I have actually, and it's changed in my favour any road. Without being stuck in 13th gear, getting 7, we might be have a chance of pulling away.
Go straight on.
Anyway, before we had that little accident, that's the challenge we've got. Oh, and turn them window wipers off because we've got no snow. Oh, here we go again. My gears seem to keep liking to go into reverse. Gear stick is very temperamental. Fanatec at times. It spends like this normally. If I go around them a little bit too fast, I can guarantee I'll tip them up. As one of my friends who's a lorry driver by trade, he said, look, you know, you wouldn't be doing that in a real wagon. So it made me think, well, what would I be doing? And that's, of course, driving carefully, which we would anyway, but, you know, if you watch or see any of these big wagons, you don't see them doing 80, 90 mile an hour like I've watched people on Truckers MP or previous people who stream. Don't happen. You know, but again, that's their choice. If they want to play their game that way, that's the way they want to play their game. So everybody to their own. That's something I want to do. Again, I know there is times, especially in American ain't too bad because you got less bends and twisting roads in America. It's just mainly all straight and flat. So I do tend to put my foot down a little bit more in American. But in Euro, it's a little bit different, yeah? You know, you've got these, well, not so much these bends, but the ones that tell you with the arrows, them telling you it's a sharp bend or left or right. So, you know, again, stuff like now, I can see them red lights going on. Something's slowing them down, so rather than me hit them, I'm slowing down. End of. Again, here's the markers telling me it's a sharp bend. So, you know, even though that sign says 50 mile an hour in my sat nav, I don't say I've got to do 50. Again, I'm going to probably have the thing pop up, you know, our customers expect our deliveries on time, and it's bloody, it's always on the floor. So we got to sort of drive to the road. Anyway, now overtaking, and we've got a bad bend coming up. And I know it sounds a bit silly. Well, it does sound silly, but it might do to some. When you're racing, right? Now you all think, let's go around the track as fast as possible. And that don't happen. And I have noticed, since I've been trying to do it in some of the games I play, Wreckfest is one of them, any of the racing games, so Project Cars 2, Assetto Corsa, Competizione, F1, just slowing down a little bit sometimes helps you more than trying to go around super duper fast. Now, when you load up Assetto Corsa Competizione, he tells you that, yeah, about the speed. Now, yeah, we all like to get round as fast as possible. Now I'm trying to learn that, you know, but he tells you there, it's all about speed, yeah. So if that's somebody that does it for a living, yeah, professional GTA driver, you know, that says it all, doesn't it? Now we are driving the real thing, but it's the closest thing I'm probably ever going to get to driving these GTA style cars. I'm never going to drive them in the real world, but I can give them a good go on the sim. And of course, I said this the other day, anybody that's coming from a Logitech and thinking about upgrading to, you know, again, if they've got the money, a direct drive. I wouldn't know about direct drive, but this belt driven V2.5 by Fanatec is just a big game changer. Let's put it that way. When you're coming from a one with cogs, just to set the wheel up is enough. You know, you think, oh my God, I've got to do this and that, but you know, there's loads of things out there, even on their own page, a Fanatec forum. All I did was type, well, I did type it in, I talked it into the Google, and I just said, so-and-so game, force feedback settings, and there it come up, a couple of, I think it was either first or second in Google search, and it gave me the settings then, without logging in. I don't even have to log into a forum. Just scrolls down. So I think it was a setter course of normal. Now that I got the best of settings when it comes to setting it up. You can get that plugin, which is Content Manager for the setter course. Again, with other things which tests your wheel, the force feedback settings, and then puts like a curve in once you've set it all up. I used to do that with the Logitech. Again, I don't do that with that now. If I play normal Assetto Corsa, I will just load it up and tweak, set everything at 100 in the game for force feedback. The others I'll just leave as they am, nothing, as it's recommended by Fanatec, and then make all the changes on the wheel. Again, it all comes down to which wheel you put on the wheelbase. At the moment I've got the choice of two, which is the Fonza Motorsport wheel, which I'm using now, which is the default one for me, sort of thing, and the F1 esports wheel when I'm playing it in GTA style, or I'm playing, of course, F1. I have tried to play. I did play Euro with it one night. It's weird playing Euro trucks with a F1 style wheel, but it does. Again, that's another thing. It does make a difference trying to drive specific cars with the closest you can get to the real wheel. Now, when I play F1 now, again, I streamed it for some time here on the channel. Again, that's due to not having a PC, but again, some of you know that issue has been solved, and everything now, as long as I can keep doing it, will be streamed in 4K resolution. If I can stream Assetto Corsa Competizione in 4K and have it on ultra high settings, everything, then the other games are going to give me a problem. That's a must. I know that for a fact, as that's the only one out of all the games that I've struggled to actually do. And of course, when it comes to playing, that was the only one that gave me hassle. But it's because it's so intensive graphics wise. But again, that's what makes it so good. Oh, I hope if I got into a lower gear. I was just coming for a 7:30 in the game. So, oops. Let's get these gears right this morning. All over the place. Again, notice we're around this new DLC, the roads tighter bends, and you're doing this mega fast. Yeah. I don't know why he stopped them for, 'cause they hit him. I was 31 mile an hour and I ain't even doing that. I know if I go any faster, it would be tipping this up. You could go around bends, not with that. You probably would if you hadn't got it to think of, oh, I feel that then, I thought I'd lost it then. And of course when you're doing welder trucks contracts, whichever load you go on, you automatically lose it when you have to call for the tow truck. So if anybody is doing jobs of welder trucks and wondering what's happened to your load when you've crashed and you've had to call for the tow truck, that's the reason why. With the ordinary jobs, you just take the trailer, have your truck repaired, and that's it, carry on. Of course you've damaged your trailer, but you ain't lost the job. Where, well, the truck contracts you do. I thought the other day I did one of them Xmas gifts jobs. I walked that far away from where I got to take it to, and I went and tipped the wagon. And I was like, oh no. So I've been streaming for a couple of hours. Look at this dickhead here. Get in there. Hey, you ain't going nowhere, son. Hey. I made me crash into you here. I ain't going nowhere. So I've got cars behind me now. Hey. This is your computer generated cars for you. Come on then. Now he's on my side of the road. Now the only thing I can do is go up the path. So this ain't going to change for shit. I'm going to take evasive action. Mount the gutter. Scratch more paintwork. Madu was in the wrong then. Yep. That's your computer generated course for you. I don't think that mod is working as good as it says it is now. That's the newer version for 1.36 and it's still giving me problems, so might actually go and look later, see if I can find a new traffic mod. As I've noticed that when they try and overtake, they don't go back, you know. And of course, with your brakes being as bad as they am in this at the moment, there's no way I can stop this instantly, so the only thing I could do was crash into him. Hey? He's one of them scammers, eh? Trying to cash in on a scam, was it? Cash for scamming or whatever they call it, where they crash into you. Insurance scam. Probably have somebody trying to run in front of the truck in a minute or another one. I never know. Chishiro trucks, anything can happen. Anyway, 9 o'clock in the morning. Sky's full of grey. There's a couple of clouds in there, but oh, it looked great. I'm in another country. Again, I've probably been in some of these already. Yep, I drove through here before, but not in the snow. Or snow covered. Slow down a little bit. 31 mile an hour is the speed limit through here.
Keep right.
Bring my revs down a bit.
At the roundabout, take the second exit.
Is he going? This is another thing I call tech. Is when we're going through places like this, these cars will just pull out on you like there's no tomorrow.
Exit.
They do today, but they don't normally do. We've only got to go off the first exit, so
Take the first exit. Exit now.
the speed up to the appropriate speed of 31. Now 10 mile an hour, or 10th gear should get us up to about 30-ish. Okay. Try 11th gear. And it's 50 now, so in the 12th gear. But again, about 35 easy do me due to the fact of trying to stop. I've got more chance of stopping at 35 than I have at 50. Again, I've gone back down to 31 mile an hour, going through this little bit of a village or town. See, that'll help.
Go straight on.
You see a big wagon coming like that and they just pull out on you, eh? Could have crashed into that car then.
Keep right, and then turn right.
Right, let's slow down because I won't make them traffic lights if I don't. Have a right crash on me ons. Right, as soon as we don't need many lights on that, it takes a dark in the room, get rid of them. So, daylight soon breaks in. Again,
Go straight on.
sticking to that 31 mile an hour speed limit, going roundabout.
Get ready to turn right. Turn right.
Where that Trackir comes into play, just have a quick glance. Nothing's coming, away you go again. No hesitation now. Now, it was worth taking the time, loading every individual game up, sitting there, tweaking the settings in Trackir. Now you got a visual display of not the actual game, but if you can imagine, it's got a picture and it can show you up and down, left and right, moving forwards and backwards, and that sort of lets you know what your game's going to be like when you launch it with Trackir. So every day, right, Control Alt, get you out of game, or whichever keys it is that gets you out of your game, back into their software, tweak, or either slow it down. In my case, it's normally slowing it down because sometimes you can make it a little bit too fast, where it really goes. Right, then both getting away from me. Thank you very so much. So very often that these computers emulated cars will do that. But then once you've tweaked your settings, you've got them right. All you have to do then, to save you actually doing them again, is save the profile. So when you launch that specific game, if you've done it the way they recommend you to do it, or let you do it, you can actually say, right, so and so, because you name them. So of course, this is Euro Trucks. So the only difference between this and my American settings is the view. We drive on the right here in the UK, or steering wheels on the right, and it's vice versa on American. I'm in the left seat, yeah? That is the only difference between my settings in both games. So, and the only thing I then have to tweak is the height of the truck's knees. I like to be up in the air in Euro, so I'm looking down on the cars, where in American they seem to be a little bit different. They seem to be longer and thinner at the front. So, you know, you just need to change that, but that's in the game. Can't do that with the Trackir. But Trackir knows now what profile to launch every time, because I've told it to, like, if I'm playing Euro. But saying that, I launched one of the trucks the other day in Euro, but I didn't realise that it got the steering wheel on the left. So of course, just a drop down button, change it from Euro to ATS, that's what I've got it abbreviated. And away I went. I got a nice big open road like this now. I was going to say I don't know why that was a 30-mile speed limit here. Is there a much reason for it to be a 30 road? There ain't many bumps, so I'm going to up my speed till it goes back to a 30, or I feel like I need to slow down. Like now. You should just get into a speed, and there comes the snow again. It's all happening this morning. If you're just joining the channel, I'm transporting some live cattle from Romania, and I can't remember where we're heading for, but it's a short journey. It's quite a long journey here in this snowy, wet, slushy conditions here in Euro Truck Simulator 2. Again, you've got fogging with this as well, and I am going to start slowing down, because if them bends come like that again, I'm possible of losing the truck. So again, I am doing 7 mile over, and I know it don't sound a lot, but it does when when the truck Yep, feel the truck starting to go on two wheels, even at this low speed. I'll get in the slower lane. I'm back up to 50. 62 now. So their motorway is 62 mile an hour. Depending on the traffic and how bad these bends are, I might get close to doing that speed. And again, I don't want to be gaining. Now I'm only doing 49, 50-ish, and I'm already gaining on these two, so it tells me that even the inbuilt game traffic ain't doing 62 mile an hour. But I'm gaining on them. And again, I do drive a little bit cautious with the weather conditions. Right, let's get past them. I was thinking the same thing, dude. Come on. Either move out my way. And this is what they do on you. These computer car. He's coming up the side of me mega fast. He will already up and overtake. It'll tell me I've got to turn right in a minute. So I'm stuck between these two. Oh, come on. Hopefully he'll go into the other lane. Come on. That's it. I'm causing problems. Yeah, you got the power. I have. That's it. Let's get over and let that car then go. Again, as long as nothing has to brake mega fast, I should be alright. Again, another one that's sat there. So the best thing to do is overtake the both of them. Still within the speed limit, 62 mile an hour. There's enough room there. Although I tend to slow down a bit now. Let's find out where we're going. Get the bigger map up. Overtake him. Now you've got some cracking spray from these vehicles. Not only does it spray, it's like a grey. So again, snow, once it's hit your tyres and all that, it goes like a dirty greyish colour. You're getting that kind of slush from the tyres, and they'll just disappear instantly. It sort of leaves a couple of seconds delay, and of course with the wagons it looks superb. A really cool seat, and again I am on a straight road to actually pop out the cabin and show you, but we'll try if I can. This is awesome mod. Hold on. That it's bringing the snow up. It's a little bit hard to drive, but it looks better on others than the actual self. Yeah. And it's bringing that slushy, wet water off the road, up off your tyres to get that spray. It looks really, really good. Again, it's got a bit foggy in the game, so that has sort of made it a little bit harder to see. No, I don't know what it means there. Again, another car. Let's just crash into it for the fun of it. I wasn't even going fast, and he decides to come down the side of me. Got one word for people like that: dickhead. Eddie Road. It's I damaged him too much. He's still driving. Oops. It's me being a bit of a dickhead then, trying to hit the side. And again.
Turn right.
It's a big loop the loop, this one is. Even though it's 12:15 in the day, I still turn my lights up, so let's put them on half a lights. Again, these conditions, I think you'd have all your full lights on anyway. It's hard to see the road markings because the snow's covering them. We're on 50-mile-an-hour speed limits. 31 again, so just thinking again when you speed up, bang, I drop you down to 31 again. Alright, let's check where we am, or where we're going. Let's turn the sat nav off. Let's get that bigger view up. Again, everything I need to press now is all done on the button box. That's something else which I says I was never going to buy. How long was I? Again, it's left all the buttons now on this Xbox hub controller that mounts the Fonza Motorsports wheel on. There's only a couple of buttons that I use on there, and that's to change the gears over. All the other buttons are now configured for this. So let's turn up them window wipers a bit. The snow's coming down now. It ain't coming down that quick. Hold on, that should be enough. Here we down to the window wipers. I'm on there on one of them rotary encoders. Right, let's up the speed a bit, and we're going back to 50, 43, so again, something down like a pair of drawers, as they say. Go and make its mind up, whether it's 31, 43, 19, 50, 62, up and down. Right, it's a bit like a game of bingo. I love how the snow does stick to the windows like previous snow mods I've used, where it prevents you from totally seeing out the window. I mean, it's alright for a couple of, hours, and I think, damn, it's just unbearable. This weather mod is for the snow, the ice and everything else is just right. It really is. I mean, I've got a weather mod, another one, which is brutal weather. Been out a few weeks now. It was again put on YouTube by Milan, a fellow YouTuber, who showed it off a bit. I've only used it slightly, but of course you have to come out of the game to go back into the game to change your mods. I wish we could change mods on the fly, like we change settings. That would be impressive. But that's got a light box in that one, a bit like our pro mods, not pro mods, natural looks do the weather. So different skies, and and that covers your thunder and lightning, the rain, the intensity, how much rain we're gonna get, intensity, and the different colours of the sky, as well as fog, I think, as well. So I've only tried it out a bit. Right, I've got to take my headphones off now. That's the only trouble, because I've got an itchy ear roll. I'm going to try and find me a better set of headphones in the new year. Again, I went on the lookout, and there's a load out there, but I must get ones with a better or something the same to fit this Trackir on, because they make all these gaming headphones, but they don't think you might have to have attachments onto them. So, and the microphones are that good on some of them, and that's the deer kind. I mean, this was only cheap and cheerful. I mean, it's the best in audio quality, but I have got a condenser mic just here. But I wasn't too sure whether it would be picking my voice up or it would be picking up the vibrations from the actual game. I could do with it coming out that way and coming across and having it about here, but it's having it getting it clamped. Now when I find it, I have actually got an old mic, a boom mic, which comes across, and then it would fit here. But it's finding out where I put it. It's never easy. Right, where are we going? Right, I must gotta be going this way. Let's close that road. Am I going back to a 31 mile an hour? I have still got the trailer on. Oh, I have to make sure. And sometimes you can be driving this and think, oh shit, I've disconnected the trailer. I've done it quite a few times. Again, I call a mistake now because there's the button. I'm gonna stick my lights back on because it looks a little tad dull. It's 2:20 in the afternoon.
Get ready to turn right.
We'll change that sat nav view. Just for a bit.
Turn right.
Hopefully I slow down too much. We'll pick up the gears. And we're into 13 gear again. Oh,
Get ready to turn left.
again, just about getting speed up, and we gotta go down the gears again, so it's up and down. Alright,
Turn left.
get some brakes in. Just check, I don't reckon there'll be much traffic on this road, but you never know. Now we've got a train. Now I was going through one of these the other day, and the actual train barrier hadn't come down, but it still made me crash into it. It was flashing, and as I went through, the barrier come down at me and made me crash. Bloody trains. Which, you don't see many of them in this, but they am in it. When they decide to. Oh, it is. Could hear it that well. I can hear my window wipers more than the train. But I have got that now of bouncing over these tracks. Say it every time, it's just like driving over real railway lines. The sensation is right up there with the real deal. Alright, let's get some diesel while I'm here. Mind it, half a tank. So it's best to be safe than sorry, as they say.
Get ready to turn right.
I'm not grab me old vape up. Have a vape. them back on. So it just block the road up because I can. Shouldn't really, but bit naughty.
Turn right.
Give my pat back. That's it. I don't know why he's waiting. Oh yeah, it is a stop junction. Me bad. Could have some traffic lights on it because I'm going to be absolutely out of these computer generated cars because they don't nudge out. Oh no 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 no. And some reason my tracking that's better. So you put this headset back on. That's better. Come on. I got all day sitting here. That's it. One car goes through. Come on mate, hurry up. He's indicating, so I'm gone. And my wheels got a little bit closer to me. That's better. I've gone up in the air rather than down a bit. Get it right. Get the speed limit because everybody's overtaking me. It should be 50 mile a road and I'm only doing 20. Again, that's going back to change again. And is one of these going to let me in? No. Is it? Yes. Oops. Where am I going here? Where I've gone? I've gone right off track here. That's a border control, so we'll take one of these. I haven't taken that one. Last one. Don't think I could get through then. Now I better start braking because I'll go straight into the barrier if I don't. That's it. Give him a couple of seconds. And now we've got the new thing, which is a weighbridge, which is just coming up now. Now this is new in 136 update. We did have this before. Now we've got weighbridges. If you don't play American trucks, you have these in American trucks. We also now have them in Euro. in certain parts, which I don't mind. Which tells me how much of a truck I'm driving. I hope that was right. $34-ton truck. And am I going the right road? I'll soon see. Yep. Again, more border control. So just ease up to them. And get me back on track. So there's nothing coming. That's another thing when you're pulling out of these kind of junctions. You never know what's also pulling out the side with you. And there we are, back on the track. It looks like we could be possibly stuck behind this bus for a little bit, because that's what normally happens with buses. Slow my journey down even more. Now it's supposed to be a 43 road and we're doing what? 15? I could overtake them, so that's a no-no. Now for some reason, our steering wheel has changed sort of position, so bring that down a little bit. That's better. I got a bit of a tail.
Go straight on.
Look at this here. Bit of road rage. Got to happen. Now, is this a two-laner? Because I'm going to try and overtake. Oh, no, it's one lane. Good job I they do that then. I thought it was two lanes.
Go straight on.
Could overtake on a bend. Well, I can, but I don't want to. I'll stop behind him until I get a chance to do it properly. Again, test your braking clutch control and all that kind of stuff when you're doing this, because Mr. Bus probably don't realise. I don't know why it's going so slow for. Come on. Everything else is going at speed, barring this bus. I shouldn't really do this, but I cover it. And here comes a car. It's a police car as well. Sorry, Mr. Officer, but blame the bus. Hello. To the speed of the road. Conditions ain't that bad. Well, they am, but not to the point where you call drive. Alright. It's at 43.
Get ready to turn right.
And there we go again. Just getting the speed up and boom. Lower you down.
Turn right.
I don't need no diesel in 200 meters, so that's okay. Oh dear. I think I could do with a truck stop. Again, a bit slow through here. That hard shoulder a bit. So we can move till we'll get through. We're on that 13th gear to be. Just get down to 31 and he changes to 43 again. Make your mind up.
Get ready to turn right. Turn right.
Brake, he's turning. I just clocked his indicator. It's giving me just about enough tension and force feedback in this wheel this morning. Just feels absolutely spot on. I'll pull out.
Go straight on.
Again, another buzz up ahead. So, we don't have the same as we did before. The traffic should get a little bit thinner in a minute because it's coming up for night time. So there's less cars on the road at night. We
Keep
will.
right, and then exit right.
So we're going towards Budapest.
Exit right.
I know it's a fair jaunt, this one. It's for a small delivery. There's no way I'm going round these corners at 50 mile an hour. What drugs is this game on? There's no way. I go, I can feel the trailer going now. $25 is enough just to get me through this little bit. And especially what they try and do. The way they cut across. It's on a bigger view so I can see what's happening. I'm going to stay in this lane because it looks like we are going to Budapest, so pointless getting over.
Left,
Told you.
and then continue straight on.
It's good sometimes to change the view for the sat nav because you can sort of plan your route ahead, even though it's telling you which destination or which way to turn. But sometimes if you can see, you can like make the changes a lot quicker. And this could get a bit funny because we've got all these cars here, and if they've got to come over in a minute, again, looks like we're going to stay in this lane and just keep going for Budapest. I just hate it when they need to get over and they got over in time. I'll just crash into the side here. It's happened so many times before. Although saying that, when you play it on Truckers MP, they'll do that as well. I mean, don't get me wrong, some of them all play it right and how it's supposed to be, but others, I don't care. I don't care whether you've been sitting there 2-3 hours doing a stream and trying to do it properly. I'll just crash into you and make you lose a lot. I think they come on the game to do it on purpose. Well, we'll stay in this lane just a little bit longer. So and if not, by the time we go around this bend, I should get into the right-hand lane. Yeah, I can see that. We ain't got no super turns, so stay in this lane now. Which of course is a slower lane in Europe. So we was in the overtaking lane just, so again, sticking to the speed limit. Again, we could be going over to the left again because we're saying Budapest signs, which we will be in a minute. Oh yeah, we're actually turning off. By the looks of that sat nav view. I mean, getting off here.
Keep right, and then exit right.
Well, he was.
Exit right.
I don't know why that is showing me the notifications. Alright, I ain't got time to be driving around. And there is actually an accident here by the looks of it. And if it is, I can't see it. Anyway, let's get the 50 mile an hour on. We're going to 14th gear, that should keep us just below that 50. Just on the hard shoulder then, so I can actually feel my tyres indicating that. So to go in the same effect with the noise, the vibrations, it would be going over a rumble strip if you was racing. Like I said, now it's coming up for the night time, so the roads have got a little bit less traffic on. Again, just come down. Now for me, this is where I make the time up through the night travelling. Again, sometimes
Go straight on.
do go over the speed limit, not much. I'll try not to. Back in my lane. Just have a look at curiosity, run button. We've still got 18 hours and 34 minutes counting down of a journey. That just shows you how much of a distance this was from the start. I could remember to tell you at the start of the stream. Of course, I could go back and have a look at that at the moment. So, but we've been driving it. Got to be at least an hour. So, just shows. I'm slightly over the speed limit by what we was, by 3 mile an hour. And again, that does make a difference, especially when you're doing these tight bends. With that, I've got the truck set up. It could be just that little few mile an hour make me tip the wagon. So on these tight bends, you'll see me slow down. I won't even try and attempt to. It's pointless doing it. Pointless streaming the game if I'm going to be crashing every 5 minutes, because that's what would happen. Hey, you gotta love this game, man. Absolutely beating it down with snow, and somebody's going out in his caravan. We've shooted the caravan up in front. That's a 56 mile road speed now. Again, I need to slow down because I don't want to go driving into the back of these. Yeah, there he is with his caravan, look. Much like a winter holiday. And again, I'm surprised there's this much traffic at this specific time at a junction like this. Now I'm glad it's a traffic light system now, because I would have been waiting here ages if these have got to pull out. So what's going on? I can see blue flashing lights and all that kind of stuff. So much going on. in game. There's an incident somewhere. But it affect him way.
Get ready to turn right. Turn right.
I've been indicating staying right for the last 10 minutes, come on. It's good timing.
Keep right. And then
Very
turn
often the traffic lights change in my favour anyway. Once I get stuck on one red traffic light, in guarantee I get stuck on them all.
left. Turn right.
Like I'm behind the caravan, man. It's how worth changing up to wire gears yet, not with all these turns and slowing and starting and
Keep left. And then turn left. Turn left.
so you going here? And see you turning left. Well, that's how we're in the left lane, okay. Coming through just about in time. Let's get my speed back up. Is it 31 mile an hour? Oh. I've gone back up to 50 mile an hour. For how long? Is no idea. I'd say that should be 13th, again not 15. He's temperamental at times. Just gotta slow down because that's 52 mile an hour around here. It's already telling me to slow down because of the bend. So I'm going to take their advice and slow down. Coming up for 20 past 10 at night in the game. Down here now, diesel, yeah. I've got 3/4 of a tank. I'll fill it when I'm at half again. Again, if you follow the channel, you'll know that main petrol stations, of course, then running out of diesel. Oh no, your tank has to be full. Yeah, no always getting to it I've drove because I've always gone through a petrol station more than once. We're going up and round by the looks of it, or down and round. That's no good. Trying to attempt to take over these, yep. So it's a Dublin, it's Lublin, and it's Poland. PL, surely it's Poland. Lublin. That's where I'm going for. I've never heard of it. And I don't know if it's a make-up name or it is actually a place in Poland called Lublin. And that's to do me Google search. I'm in the wrong gear by the sounds of it. Am I going to get up here? Probably not. I should be in 7th. Yep, just about got me up here without crashing. And there's nothing that way. Have another look there, nothing that way. Again, at this time of the night, I don't expect to be having a traffic queue there, or being stuck in a traffic jam. 5 to 11. Let's have a look at how many miles we've made up. We've done an hour's worth of driving. That was on 11. Right, Saturday 2300 at 11 o'clock. Estimated Sunday. We've got a 655 mile left to do. Again, you can't really drive mega fast, not in this weather, and especially not how the mod's affecting the steering. That's the challenge, that's what makes it so good. And of course you have these odd things like that come up. Now that's just, oh, that's 15. I'm still going through here mega fast, so again, we are going, by the time you slow down to 19 mile an hour, you're actually through the thing itself. There they go. Let's take me back to 56. Now if the bends I'm okay, I'll try and do about a 50 mile an hour. But if the bends start to get a little bit dodgy, and I can feel the trailer starting to slip and slide about, I shall go back down to about 45. We'll see. As I would hate to tip the trailer this far in the stream, but it has been done before. Now when I've done this one, I might put the weather one on, this brutal weather, because I ain't really tried it that much. I think I've only done one stream with it, and to be fair, I wore particular liking it due to how it made the sky go an artificially kind of blue, but that just might have been me that once. So I've got to get a really good go like I'll get it with this frosted one. I mean, anything's better than the standard weather in here, because that's just basic. Again, we don't play this game to do weather, but again, the more we can get this game realistic, the better this game becomes. Even the police cars are overtaking him. So right, it's good enough for Lily Law, good enough for me. Again, slow down a minute because there's been an accident. Now that police car will bang his brakes on. There you go, look. I mean, for me, this is just pure driving. Where, like, you know, when you load up a racing game, that's, you know, you're actually pushing yourself to achieve faster laps and stuff. But here, it's just, you know, you do after a couple of hours feel like a lorry driver. You think, damn, I wish I could get out the cab and, you know, go and have a break. I mean, sometimes I'll pause my game, you know, while I've gone to the toilet, made a drink, you know. The longer you play this game, the more it makes you feel like it. And of course, combined everything like your tracking and all vibrations and all the other things that we add to these sim rigs, it's awesome. You've got to experience it to understand, and I'm sure people that have got it know exactly where I'm coming from. When people say these and toys, they ain't toys, and far from it. This don't feel like a toy. Logitech felt like a toy. But this setup down now. Alright, we need to be in the other lane, don't we?
Keep left, and then turn left.
Oops, brake. I think I was going to brake then. In time. Still heading for Lublin. How long have we got on left? 15 hours, see? So we am. That's 2 hours we drove. Hello, James. How you doing, mate? You alright on this Monday morning? If it's still morning time? Oh dear, better start slowing down. As this weather mod makes you skid. And of course, I don't want to be going into the back of this fire engine. Of course, I just got my speed up then. I need to have to slow down yet again. You just joined me, James. I'm just taking a delivery of cattle. I've got 15 hours left of driving, so stream's going to be quite a long one. And of course, the core drive much faster due to a weather mod I've put into the game, which not only does affect having snow falling from the sky, it also affects the condition of the driving, where it make the truck skid due to some physics. It's a really good mod. Let's get over before I've got the chance. Alright, 50 mile speed. Just slow down. I don't want to be tipping the wagon up. I think there's about, how long's left? 566 miles still left to go. Heading for somewhere called Lublin in Poland. That's where I'm heading for. I could have swore I got some other lights on in here. Obviously not. So let's see if I can overtake these two. Although I'll stay where I am because it's only a single lane road here. Now in my luck I start to overtake some to come towards me. Trust me to be stuck behind a slower wagon. And we're going uphill. Well, not good. There's a motorway or dual carriageway when you want one. And I've got my window wipers on for nothing. But I've just got one good thing, keeping the speed consistent. That's just one little bit of more pressure onto the accelerator and it pushes her over that 43 mile an hour speed limit. Better go into 13th gear because they'll stop for this accident. I always do. There you go, there goes the brakes. They slow straight down for accidents, these computer generated cars. Haha, the fire engine's had enough. He's overtook him. Shame it's coming up for that bend. Sorry, I got enough to overtake him. Have I got enough? Nah, I'll keep behind him till I get onto a motorway. Could be that far. Right, we got 503 miles left to travel. And he's pulling off, so I'll stay in this lane. And I do need to overtake him, and fairly quick, because I'm turning as well now. Slow down, because there'll probably be a set of traffic lights here.
Right, and then turn right.
Normally is. It's one of them silly traffic lights that don't actually go red, they just flash.
Turn right.
I'm actually driving through
Get ready
Lublin,
to turn left.
not heading for it. It's an island or a junction.
Turn left. Keep right, and then turn right.
And I got a little bit confused when I first
Right.
come across the kind of lights, because I thought, have I got to stop? It's just have to give sort of way kind of thing. See if there's anything coming. If there's nothing coming, foot down on the accelerator and away you go again.
Get ready to turn left.
I don't know if them proper traffic lights in the daytime, and they only do this kind of thing of a night. So I ain't too sure.
Go straight on.
Oh, my speed changes in a minute. From 31, here it is, it's changed to 50. 43 then. Back to one single lane traffic. We've got a few bad bends coming up at the moment, so slapping on them brakes in a bit. I fancy taking another 40 odd mile an hour. Definitely not when these signs are even telling me to slow down due to the bad bend. Now that is definitely a nice bend. We've definitely got to slow down for. All these cows will be dead before they even get to the slaughter place, or wherever they're going. And the cars will start to increase now. The traffic will. Just coming up for quarter past 4 in the game. So
Get ready.
about 5 o'clock-ish game time, the traffic starts to build up again, as it would for like morning traffic in the real world. So the hours are bad to make up a bit of time with having less vehicles on the road. It's now nearly over. But we ain't got that far really to travel, was it? 11 hours, 467 mile. Ain't nothing really. I love level crossings, absolutely love them. I could just drive over level crossings after level crossings just to feel the sensation from this gushing. Just slow down for that bend. It's got no markings telling me it's a bad bend, but any bend's a bad one when you okay. Now one of these traffic lights, slow, come on. There you go. Actually doing the full 18 mile an hour. I just wish the times these computer generated cars would follow the road speeds of the game to the best they can.
Go straight on.
Is it 43 speed? Get that 13th gear in, it will have it sometimes.
Go straight on.
And here comes the snow again. Window wipers back on. I'll go and get some diesel from this next petrol pump. And that should then be enough then to carry us through to the end. Again, shook down light to brake in this frosty weather. the brakes and like, yeah, whatever. I'm about gonna brake. You better brake now. Brake, 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 as I don't hit you. Should I? Just about. I don't know where this petrol station was supposed to be, because it says 200 metres. And I probably travelled that 200 metres but still seen no petrol station, so I don't know what that sign was all about. There's a rest stop, but there's no petrol station with it, so we should have enough diesel to get to the next petrol station easily, but should come up very soon, hopefully. As when you don't need one, they show up. When you do need one, you go see one for miles. So, alright. Hopefully there might be one just across this bridge. Have a look for a bigger view, see if there's any petrol stations dotted. Really giving much away. Any bad bends for the next so many metres up the road? Just gotta watch the trailer that it don't start bobbling about, as that's when it gets close for me for tipping it. Anything over that recommended speed limit. One, you're speeding, and two, they're good for more trailer. Not with these bends. Last thing I want to do is jackknife the trailer. Oh. And I'm gonna have enough time to brake these level crossings. Should have. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. And that's that. My Santa Claus skin on my truck. Well, some woman dressed in a Santa Claus suit anyway. Haha, that level crossing. Oh dear, man. Feels so real. It's unbelievable. Oh, hey, I lose one caravan and gain another one. Leo going in your green car, have that. Road rage. Driving in front of me. 34-tonner wagon and you're pulling out in me like that, hey? How rude. Set me dog on you. Now we got a maintenance place at the top. So, should be a garage coming soon. There's got to be a petrol station. These are some of the I don't say them the worst bends I've drove around, but you don't sort of need it with this weather mod on, to be fair. And again, as I said, they say American trucks, where it's all nice and flat, majority of the driving. If you've never seen what American Truck Simulator looks like, it's a folder full of lovely videos that I've uploaded or streamed live for you to have a look. Please let there be a petrol station up here. Yeah, I can see a sign for one. That's all I need to know. I can see it. Even if I have to make a little detour, I shall do. If I can keep my eyes open, stop yawning. Well, that's the joys of getting up early. Oh, that bend then. Daylight that. Well, not going round in 14th gear, did they? Right, am I losing my caravan? I'll lose a caravan again, another one. Is this for real, mate? Gotta have a road with a caravan free. Just coming up for 20 to 8 in the morning in the game. Snow's coming down heavy and hard, as you've noticed probably. Right, I'm just going to change my sat-nav view so I can get it right. As I can't afford to drive past this petrol station. If I do, we'll be using the emergency diesel. So I've got to get to the petrol station no matter what. Like I says, even if I've got a detour,
Straight on.
I'm hoping it's on the other side of the road, not just pull in. If not, I'm just going to be in this little town. Look at the traffic. There's traffic everywhere, which tends to lead to when you're trying to pull out of buildings, you call because there's traffic every bloody where. I don't even see my garage or a garage, so whenever I can turn left, I will do. Which will be at these lights, because I'm going to go and fill up down this bottom bit and then come out the bottom, rather than recommend the route I'm recommending. You ain't got to stick to the sat nav. It does try and find the quickest route, but you can see there I'm driving past a place to go and repair the truck again. I don't think there'll be much damage. Well, there might be actually. We'll go and pop in there. We'll go and repair my truck. What that's got to say for itself. Because a few things have hit me.
Finding a new route.
See, that's all you'll get from here. Finding a new route. Now here's the place to go and repair the truck. So let's go and see what damage we've already got.
Okay, let's find a new route.
Oh, brakes, stop. Okay. Let's have a look. Oh, you got probably a bit of damage, 1,283, a lot. So we can carry on now. So the truck's in as good condition as it's going to be. Let's get back in a good gear. Let's pull into thread just to get out of here. Now we'll go and get some diesel. And we have 352 miles left to go. Which ain't a lot really. Done more than that in this game. Done loads of miles. Alright, let's make sure we can get out. I can see past my dog.
Turn left.
Again, that's Trackir, really pushes everything towards me, so it allows me to see out the window. Again, that feature was in Toby Eye tracking, but they work as good as that works.
Get ready. right.
Now we got to get down the bottom for the diesel. And we got to come back on ourselves. Now this is my own garage, I think, where I'm getting the diesel from.
Finding a new route.
It is. Now is that route get us any extra miles? Probably not, but I've got to go and get some diesel so it'll make no difference. Get rid of that off the dashboard. We'll actually drive in our garage.
Okay, let's find a new route.
And do what you want, love. I know what I need. And if I need diesel, I need diesel. My shiny empty garage, everybody must be at work. Or I ain't got no people in this one. Back out in the cold. Took the trailer through as well, which hopefully is still on. Yep. Make sure. And rather than pay their diesel prices, they've got me own. How about that? Turn the engine off. And fill up using the button box button. That's what fills the diesel up. Dog's alright. Seriously needed some diesel. Right, ignition button, start the engine again, and let's get it on again. And we'll go back the way we're supposed to have done now. Which of course is this way. That's if the cars will let me pull out. Oh! I thought he'd stop like that. Glad he did. Stopped totally and carried on. Turn at these traffic lights now.
Get ready.
Oh dear.
Turn left.
The snow's really coming down. This is what it does. It has little showers, or as it is here, lots of it. More traffic lights. A well brake, I'll just slow down a little bit. Hopefully then will change before I get
Go straight on.
to the point where I've got to stop. Come on, hurry up and change. So these cars will accelerate away quicker than I will. But I won't be too far behind. As my gear selecting ain't too bad when I'm in a truck. On this ain't a bad truck to drive, this Mercedes. Now that the dials was working, because yesterday the centre dial or the centre display was showing. Again, another confliction with a mod. So luckily I was able to find which mod causing the problem, so I could just delete it or turn it off. I think I've deleted it because I don't want it to keep happening. Right, let's get over to this lane now. Speed's gone back up to 43, just how I like it. 14th gear, that should get with there now. Stay in this gear unless I need to change up any higher. Again, a little bit too fast for this bend. Just love how this truck bounces about though. Realism in that is superb for suspension. Nor is it 8:30 in the morning in the game, so again, traffic's starting to build up now, rush hour traffic of the morning. I think that's how it works, the peak times, so morning, mid-afternoon, evening traffic, and then of course about 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock in game time, the traffic starts to just be like lorries on the road and the odd bus, less cars. We're now starting to everything to pick up, and no need for diesel now. Just set my sat nav again. It seems to go. And I'm actually higher than the car. Well, I couldn't see that car in front then. Dashboard was gone a little bit higher. Sometimes it does that, it just wonders. But that's a good thing about Trackir. Just press LF. The default key is F12 on your keyboard, and it centers. If you look at your screen, spot on at the center. So let's get back on the straight, and I'll reset it again, just to demonstrate it. If I look center at my screen, that will put my sat nav, my head tracking in the center. Again, I'm going uphill now, so it'll sort of do it much favours. Where's that police car going then? Haha, that police car decided to overtake and not to join back into the road. Haha. Oh, start slowing down a bit. Things are turning, he's turning his little car. Well, look at that now, caravan. I've got a police car that's just put his foot down and gone. Alright, let's just slow down for this bend, as I'd hate to lose this now after streaming so well. Okay, we have had 1 or 2 accidents, not caused by me though, caused by other drivers in the game. Yeah, wait for me, Mr. Lorry Driver, I got right away.
Go straight on.
What were you looking at? 7 hours, so 3 hours, 300 mile left to travel. I can't even remember where we were heading for. It don't tell me. So Sunday morning, 16:38, we should be there. So 4:30 this afternoon. If we stay around this speed or around it, that's our estimated time. Now this exceedingly large trip of live cattle. If anybody's joining the stream, that's what I'm hauling today. In this one, a trailer full of cows. Which again, you don't get many of these jobs come up. Oh, put some brakes on. So I don't want to be driving into the back of him, or they'll just do that pull out in front of me like that. That could have been fatal. It's a good job I'd seen him do it. Oh dear, what you did that for? Why did you slap your anchors on? Oh well, that's the front of my cab gun. Again, there's nothing I could have done. You don't put hazards on like that. And I expect there was nothing they stopped for neither. They just do that, these computer generated cars, man. That's my bumper gone. Oh look, he's damaged me pipework. Equal right behind me. I used to what I'm on about with the spray off the wheels. Look how good that looks. You can't even see the front of that other truck. Alright, I'm all overtaking me now. Are you sure you know overtake me here? Just because I are going 43 mile an hour. Anyway, I may crash in my truck for them. Not when it comes to actually going into tipping it over, I don't care how much. But I had no way of stopping now then. Not when he... I hate these junctions, they don't even stop, they just pull out on you, look. Yeah. It's just like proper road rage. Hold on, calm down, it's an ERPC simulator. Chill. But it does. Talk about hazard awareness. Hey? See hazards waiting to happen on this game. Oh, we're at 31 mile an hour. I'll be glad when it's delivered. Let's get past you, because I think I'm going to be a liability if I don't.
Keep right.
I'm glad the speed's gone back up to 50. I'll put my foot on the accelerator because it's virtually a straight line, only these few little turns, which are nothing, even with the slippery road. It only happens if they actually slap his brakes on, that's when I got to panic. So if I keep this about much distance, I'll have enough room to brake, and I will go into the back of him. Not like that last one. I could change the settings of the brakes and make it so I touch the brakes and I stop instantly, but that ain't realistic. So, you know, I'll probably go through the window screen. I mean, but I have now sat here, got my foot on that brake pedal. I might actually put my other camera and fix it to the underneath where my brake pedal is, and you'll see just how much force I'm actually applying to that brakes with this mod on. But I did say we would try the other mod out, so I still might put the brake pedal on.
Go straight on.
Slow down, because that bend got a little bit too much then. I thought, here we go, I'm going to turn the truck. Not that I wanna. Now we got a bit of everything. We got a bit of spray coming back off the cars that I'm overtaking me. We got spray from the cars in front of me when I'm close enough. You'll see the spray, look. See, it comes and it just pops off.
Keep left.
Oh, we gotta go up and round. We got no choice anyway, the road's closed with the X's, so.
Keep right.
And we've got to go round anyway because it's telling me to. And my gears ain't gone in. Right. Bring that down to 12. There's one on there that I'm reading, that's rigger. That's where we're heading for. And again, I don't know where that is in the world. I was never no good at geography. But we drove up here before in Euro trucks. This is a new destination.
Keep left.
So I've got to go straight on. And that 43 mile and our speed limit. Make a bit of ground up. Get over in this lane now. Nothing there. How long we got left? We've still got 5 hours to travel. 227 miles. So, you know. We ain't there yet. We've done 2 hours. And it says 16 days, so 12, 18, 20. Yeah, that's about right. But probably made a bit of ground back. Because the quicker you go, the quicker it comes off the time of your standard estimated delivery time. As I found that out before. Now, I can push the speed up a bit now, due to it being a motorway. And if you're driving straight lines, it's kosher. It's when you've got to drive these, what I would call rural roads or high roads, where you have no choice but to slow down. Again, take it nice and steady around the bend. I don't even want to lose it on the bends. Still on, yeah, I say it's gone 43, so come down to 14th gear. I'm getting a bit too close to him in front. My foot's fully on the brake, or was. I still couldn't slow down. So that just tells you how good this weather mod is. For realism. Yeah. So you do find it hard to brake in the ice and snow. And that's just what this mod's doing.
Keep left.
Now they ain't gonna let me overtake him. Come on. Keep my distance from these now. And we go in right. We've got a truck here doing nothing, so what's he doing? He's just stuck in nowhere.
Keep right, and then exit right.
So I thought that's where we was heading.
Exit.
As these roads, some of them. Jeez. I'll never complain about English roads in my life again. Never. Some of these, I mean, I know that some of them are real. Some might be based on real roads in Europe. Jesus. Twists and turns. Again, good challenging. Then look at this, like a figure of 8. Make sure there's nothing coming down that side. No, I don't think there would be anyway, because they don't normally get vehicles that come out down there. And where we going, love? There's a lot of cars on this road that I'm just like crashed. Again, we join in it. We're joining it. The motorway. I get the speed up to a 56. Again, make the time up. It's only got 2 hours. If it says 1600 hours delivering this truck, we ain't going to be that far away now. So I'm going to get in the faster lane. If I can overtake him before I have to turn off. So I've got a feeling I will be in a minute. I really want to go up to 15th gear, but I will do if I have to. I'm just clipping the sides of that then. Right, 15th gear, I'm going to have it. And then I get somebody like him coming the road. Right, let's get over, because we've got a few cars behind me. I'm struggling. Yeah, stay there, Mr. Driver. Oh, Mr. White Van Man's going to make me stop. I'm going to go hard shoulder. I'm going to have no choice. Saves having a collision. I'm going to slow down. Put my hazards on, that's all to let him know behind me. Keep your distance, pal. There's no way, with how much traffic's on the road, that I'm going to do 56 mile an hour and expect it to brake. It ain't happening. Because that white van man then nearly had it. Another smash. And the pipe worker more trucks already took a beating in this stream. I mean, you can, that white in front of you now, that whitey grey colour, that's the splash from the tyres. Yeah. Now where's he going? Dickhead Buzz, come on. I'm my own. Again, I've got enough time. You better stay in that lane and not cut again. I despise buzzes in this game. I've had more accidents with buzzes than anything. Oh, let's get my speed up to 56. Is this road ain't too bad now? Oh, it says Russ. Not. Slow down again. See all them little red lights going on? So, something's causing them to brake up front. Stick my hazards on, tell them behind me, slow your ass down. Whether that does help, I don't know. Ah, that's the reason why we're all going into one lane. So I'm going to get in my one lane already, early. And I got right away here, yeah, and you watch one of these decide to smash into me, like him. He don't care. There's another one. Oh, do my best one. Give him the eye beam. Come on. I try and leave no gaps, but I can't drive that close to him due to the fact I can't brake into him. Because if one of them puts his anchors on now, I'm smashed into the back of him. Simple as. But I can't even see one of these kind of things like a buzz or something be suicidal and try to pull across. But saying that, anything's possible with this game with these computer generated cars. I'm gonna get over. Let that other truck through if he wants to come through. Otherwise, if he don't make his mind up, then I'm gonna go back in that fast lane. I'm back in the fast lane. I got time. Oh!
Reroute.
That is how you do take your cattle. Now that's me knackered. That's me, it's a patch of voice. Yeah, I thought as much. Damn, that was a skid and all for it. And there's me. It's a bit of patch of voice and gone. And have we got enough to get this trailer to where it needs to be? Hey? We've got 114 more left to go. That just shows how good this mod is. That took me good and proper. And I was skidding. There's nothing I could do. Best thing I can do now, I'm just watching that back on the replay, as YouTube is a little bit of a delay between me and YouTube. That looks impressive. I will watch that back at some stage, but that just shows. I know the truck's knackered now. Probably gotta go in the garage for a good paint job and have the engine repaired. I can see something's on the screen. It's ain't showing me what's knackered. I don't know if that will show me any damage. No, it don't. Let's get my speed back on now. I only want the speed one on. Come on, speed, speed.
Keep right.
And we've only got like an hour to deliver this, so 100 and some odd, how many miles was it? 100 miles dead. Don't turn it, don't tip it, don't, oh dear, it's getting worse. I've got 2 hours, I've got 98 miles if I can make it.
Keep
So,
left.
it was all going so well. My truck's in a poor state. My pipe work's completely knackered. My engine's misfunctioning all over the place. The cows have probably had a heart attack. It's, you know, what can you say? And all because of a bit of a modern of a snow. At least my dog's alright though. Yeah, moved since I put him in the cabin. Right, we better get over. That's all we need now. And these gaps are small enough as it is to go through. But at least it's either the real thing that I've smashed up. It's an PC simulator version, right? Whereas that could be a lot of money in the real world. If that had been a real Mercedes truck, there'd have been a lot of green shield stamps there to repair it. And they went 41 mile an hour. Where's he going in this wagon? I'll overtake you.
Keep left.
I can. I'm back to 56 mile an hour. Oh dear, here we go. I'm gonna move over for these. Let them join that motorway. I don't want one crashing into me. My engine's misfunctioning all over the place. Every couple of seconds. I know it needs repairing, but there's a lot I can do. Is he turning? Oh, they're having a turn up there. What we're doing? 1 hour, 67 miles and counted down. So that shouldn't be long. I could do with no hassles on the road now, no border controls and stupid stuff like that. I need to just get through, get it delivered. Lithuania. Again, this could be all new border control, because our issue where they made all these new changes, was it just in the one DLC that we bought the other week, or have they made all the new changes as well in the game? You never know with CSC. Not that I'm complaining, because I ain't. I'm liking the new DLC from them.
Get ready to turn right.
I don't know why he's saying turn right, although must be because that is the right turn, so.
Turn right.
Is it? Oh, it's rigger. Oh, because there's no road there, is there, for me to drive through? So I am going the right way. I'm still going the right way. Yep. It's a one-way system. Again, I had to make sure. There's nothing worse than driving down here and then, oh, the road's closed or the road's finished. Is these red lights? Yep. Slow down for them buggers. Get in appropriate gear. Preferably 7th. Probably even lower than that. Let's get into 3rd. I definitely know I'll be able to pull away. If I can just brake in time, that'll do me. How long have we got left? 1 hour 32, 54 miles to go. You can guarantee now the next lot of miles is just going to bug the hell out of me. It's going to be stopping and starting in these little turns. Oh no, I'm in the speed limit. Oh, here we go. Truck's just doing one. There's nowhere for me to repair it, so very a lot I can do.
Go straight on.
I'm by stopping for them red lights. I'm actually going to go through them. And so we're going to be able to stop anyway. Amber Gambler on them lights. I'm going to have to stop for these buggers though, unless I've got enough speed to get to them. And these, hurry up and get.
Go straight on.
I ain't got time to mess about. I've got some old cars to get rid of.
Keep right, and then turn right.
It does. It makes you feel cold sitting here watching this on the big screen.
Turn right.
Well, I don't know if them cars are dead. Oh shit. That's me looking at my cows. I'll stop for that one. Because that could be one of them trams trains. I don't fancy eating one of them. The truck wouldn't. The truck would be totally knackered by now. Now is it a tram? A train? What's stopping with? Must be. Must be for a tram coming through. Yep, here he comes. Don't see many of them. He's actually stopping for we now. Hey, how about that? So, to be fair, that's the first time I've ever seen one come through. Here's the old good old level crossings. Bump, 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 bump. Not so much on that one. 52 mile. I'm going to keep that on for this little journey now. I thought that was the actual turning, it's this one. Sometimes you could actually see where you am turning. Come on, where is it? Oh, it's where that
Keep
buzzer
left,
just pulled out.
and then turn left.
Look at that
Turn
car.
left.
How fast was that going? And is he going to let me go? He most certainly is, thank you very gladly. I need all the help I can get to get this wagon dropped off, or truck trailer dropped off. Was it 47? I have to keep looking over the top of the dashboard because everything covers the bottom bit. Again, I know we can put these displays at the top. I know there's a mod out there that does it, but it's very often I display it anyway. Alright. Less than an hour to do. So it probably is rigger, unless we drove past it. But I'm delivering this trailer to. Because again, when I started the stream I could remember, I just looked at the map. I don't look at the names, I just look and think, right, that looks a decent destination. Look at the miles and then forget where I'm going. Anyway, 44 minutes and counting down. Don't you dare pull out on me wagon, and don't you dare slow down for him. And my engine's misfunctioned again. Malfunctioned, shall I say. Come on. I'm just rolling at the moment. Oh, don't say they're gonna start. I don't think it was gonna have it then. Right. My destination's just come into view. You can see on the sat nav. Big round circle, top right corner. Bobbling in and out. That's a good thing to see. 30 minutes away. 18 miles left to travel, which will take us minutes. Brake, brake, brake. What you take? Oh, he's turning. Come on then, mate. Turn. Come on. I'm actually level with you. Thought I was going to seriously hit him, but I did hit him. But my brakes couldn't stop. If I had tried anyway. Now, so start a new stream, and we'll do the brutal weather one mod with the light box and everything else in the next stream. It'll give me a chance to go and get me a little bit of breakfast and a drink. And I'll see you back here in about 10 minutes time. And this has been a good stream, I've enjoyed it, even though we've had a few mishaps.
Get ready to turn right.
With a few cars and me actually skidding. That skid was impressive, I'm pleased with that. We'll just see just how much damage I did cause though to the trailer. Not that it really makes a difference in this game. I don't do it for the money. I'll misfunction again. Or malfunctioning. Come on, engine. Just a little bit now.
Get ready
We've only got here to do.
Turn left.
I'm with me. Now I've just seen my good buddy come online. Nah, I might even get a convoy. If he's up for it. We'll soon see. Oh shit, mate. This road's bumpy as hell. Just the last couple of yards. Look at the wheel. I mean, that's what I have to put up with. Yeah. You get full speed back in bloody Euro trucks and all. Oh dear.
You have arrived at your destination. Your route guide.
The cushion's going, the bloody wheels going everywhere. Right, I am going to park it because I want to see how much damage. Yeah, I do think it was. Achievement progress, like a farmer, 1 to 6. I've got to do another 6 journeys like that. Anyway, where did we go from? Oh, I could even. Vents, yeah, that's where we've come from. But I moved on 1,204 miles. That ain't too bad, 39-hour journey. Anyway, as we say it in the Black Country, for a bit. I'll see you in about 5 or 10 minutes time after I've made a drink, yeah? For a bit.